Hello again and welcome back to another one. And it's quite interesting to follow the ripple effect of Snoop's comments about Eminem, and we wouldn't be here if Snoop just praised Dr. Dre, named his top 10 without bringing up Eminem into the conversation, and left out comments like "I can live without his music." But at the same time, Royce the 5'9" decided to chime in on Snoop's comment, and everything has led us to this point. As we dive into the latest, if you're here for the first time, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. Now, after Royce the 5'9" backed Snoop's right to say everything he said, he also stated his opinion on the matter, and it was the closing part of his statement that ticked some fans off. The part about taking Snoop's classic album over any M album. Now, of course, it's his opinion, but based on his friendship with Eminem and history showing that Eminem will not make statements like these about any of his close associates, some fans were disappointed and contacted Royce about it, and he shut them down. "Lady, nobody cares about what you believe, be quiet." And I even got a heads up from a user on Twitter when I tagged Royce in a tweet warning me, "Oh ET, it was war here. Don't tag him, he gets annoyed." Eminem is not in control of what every fan says, so after shutting down a few people, some people began to fire back at Royce on social media, and one user baited Royce into continuing this drama by tagging him saying, "Thank you for pissing the stands off, they deserve it." Now, I didn't expect Royce to respond to what looks like obvious bait, but he did. Down with them, their conditional love is no longer accepted here. And
Boy,
the reactions to this have been all over the place, and I'll walk you through it. Many people have been trying to bait Crook with comments like this about stands. Not too long ago it was, "Do you hate stands?" and he answered, "Why would I?" And recently it was, "Do stands annoy you?" and Crook answered, "I love them." Now, when you read the room on Twitter, the narrative is that Eminem fans are annoying, so many users try to bait Eminem associates to admit to that narrative, and Royce took the bait because of some extreme fans that have been tweeting at him. Some fans choose to be embarrassed about what other people do with comments like, "Absolutely no words, never been more embarrassed to be an M fan in my life," while some are on the other end replying to Royce stating, "You dish it out but you can't take it when fans dish it back out," and another user expands on this. So you went out of your way to comment under the Breakfast Club page and insert yourself into something that had nothing to do with you, and when you get a bad reaction, it's down with the fans. And this recent drama from Snoop and more recently Royce has emboldened the worst kind of fans, even at the other end of the spectrum, showing that toxicity can be found anywhere. M and Royce have very similar styles. In fact, M has Royce's style with less soul. It's like processed food, science can get it close, but it will always be missing something, and at the end of the day, it will be genetically incomplete. Marketable and soulful are not the same. Excuse me for a couple of seconds, I need to rinse out my eyes. And another user sums this up perfectly. "You are part of the problem," because the summary of the crap I just read is this: "Bro, just say it's because he's light shade. No need to dance around what you're trying to say." And a clown who released dozens of diss tracks aimed at Eminem got fired recently for spewing similar crap on his podcast. I don't get why Royce chose to get involved again when recently he tweeted, "It's important things going on in the world and y'all tripping over this stupid thing. So why get back into this drama?" A user asked Crook about his thoughts on Royce's comments, and Crook, as usual, answers with a question. And under the thread, many users break down the truth of the matter better than LSM outlets have managed throughout this drama. A user states, "Royce knows how big the narrative is that dark shade people don't listen to M's music, and it's used to discredit him. Gucci and Jamar saying this doesn't matter, but when one of M's close friends / rap partner volunteers, Dogg style is better than anything M's done, it hits differently." The key words here are "it hits differently" because of who it's coming from and why he felt the need to share it with the Breakfast Club. And some clowns are still in there that think this is about a list. I had to drop some gems too on the Crook's post, similar to what the last user said, and added, "Why share these details when no one asked?" And I followed this up with, "The exact people parroting it's just their opinion will be up in arms if M said he can live without any rap legend's discography. It will become Eminem doesn't respect the culture." And luckily I have a recent example to back up my statement. Remember when the original verse of Bank leaked? Revolt TV ran to Big Brother Billboard to spin the narrative that Eminem was attacking a business owned by a dark shade person, and all Eminem said was down with revolt for making button a messed up remote. Now imagine if Eminem said he could live without a rap legend's discography. He'll be eaten alive, called an ungrateful guest, and much worse. But it's just an opinion. And I stand against the idea of hurling insults at Royce. It's always better to keep things constructive rather than getting down to insults, but we can't control what other people say, can we? And I don't feel embarrassed on behalf of other people. So this is it. What are your thoughts on Royce taking the bait and slamming Eminem quote-unquote stands? And what do you think of the reactions? Leave your thoughts below, like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.